The Snow King Sports and Event Center in Teton County, Jackson, Wyoming, hosts the Teton Powwow 2025. The powwow is a cultural celebration that brings together families, community members, and visitors to showcase traditional and contemporary Indigenous styles, music, and art.
My name is Chief John Spotted-tail. My Lakota name is Sitegleshka, which also means spotted tail. That was given to me because I'm a direct descendant of Chief Spotted-tail from back in 1800s. I'm from Rosebud, South Dakota. I'm Sicangu Lakota, and we're here in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, attending a powwow here. And it was, we go powwows around the country, down south to the southwest, and then up into Canada and up to the East Coast, West Coast. It's a lot of traveling, but it's a happy time when we're at powwows. I was in the chief's dance, the headdress dance. I've never done that before. It's a dance that the tribes over here in the Rocky Mountain area do. And I always wanted to try it sometime. And I was able to come here and participate.
How long have you been a chief?
I think since maybe about 95 or 96. But I was already in that line. When I was a teenager, 16 and 17 years old, my grandfather passed away, and then my dad about almost a year later passed away. And during that time, about 6 months later, they were going to make me a chief. I would have been the youngest chief that they've ever made because I was only about 18 years old. And but there were some other family members that were against it, and they put a stop to it. But everybody knew I was the one that was in line to be that chief. And then 95, medicine man came up to me. He said, "We're going to make you a chief. So come to this powwow." And we did, and in front of people, they did the chief ceremony and made me a chief that time.
This is the second year for the powwow, but the first year as an artist collective as a booth. We were here with the Wind River Community Alliance at the powwow last year. That was an outdoor one. So what we're planning to do though is, so with the Wind River Artists Collective, what it does is kind of gets us to these different art fairs. So we attended the art fair in Jackson last August, and we got approved again to come back this August.
My name is Walks with the Stars. Washichu name, my white name is Edison Ritchie. My art is traditional Lakota parfleche design. It's traditional Lakota design, all the design. I work with rawhide of buffalo and elk. And I also do ledger work, which is also a traditional Lakota art design.
So I'm Odessa Oldham. I was born and raised on the Navajo Nation. I'm Dene. I am a 5th generation silversmith and jeweler. This is actually made for me by my uncle when I finished my silversmithing apprenticeship. I've tried to keep the design in my artwork, but I have started to do a couple little different modern styles as well. And I like to do a lot of stringing. I do love to work with other Native artists. I think that's the great thing about the Wind River Artists Collective is Indigenous lifting up Indigenous and working together and trying to break that glass ceiling that we've been hitting for a while.
My name is Tamara Stands and Looks Back Spotted-tail, and I am from the Sicangu Lakota Oyate, which is one of the 7 bands that make up the Great Sioux Nation. We are located in the south central part of South Dakota. A lot of my artwork is incorporated from some of the Southwest and some of the turquoise. I love working with different stones. I've learned a lot of my work from various artists in the Southwest. I lived in Albuquerque for a while and was taught how to string down there. These are some of my pieces here that I do, and I use a lot of the bone. I antique them. These are pink conch shells with the turquoise, and then these ones here have agate and different precious stones that I use.
Wind River Artist Collective in collaboration with Wind River Community Alliance, Wind River Development Fund, Wyoming Women's Business Center, and Walk Within, LLC, sponsored by Wyoming Arts Council.